and welcome to the Street Angel Show here in the heart of Hollywood at Zena.tv. We're live streaming. This is a first for me on Facebook Live, my show. So can you believe it's been a year since I've had a talk show? It's like I'm almost out of practice here. I gotta like get in the groove or something like that. So who am I? I am known as the Street Angel. I wear wings and I promote kindness, and I wear posters front and back, and I just promote positive messages, positive vibes all over the country. I've definitely saturated LA, running around a lot, which I still do frequently. I go to events and festivals, red carpets, the grocery store, but also I go to the airports and I travel with it. So I've gone to other states and all over the country in random places. So that's who I am. And I also do volunteer work, charity support, donation drives, all in attempts to get people to also get involved in their communities and do acts of kindness. So that's my mission, right, is to just have better things happening in this world. And so this is one of my signs, and I have different ones, and I have my more professional one behind me. So the purpose of this talk show is to help others, and so I want to help the audience learn really cool new information and content, but also help my guests share their story and like whatever they've done and accomplished and helping the world. So my guests, I try to make in alignment with my show, right? And they're doing something epic too. So basically, I want to say that the first half of the show is going to be kind of a recap of the past year, just some highlights of things I've done. And then we're going to be bringing in my guest, Ariane Labyrinth, and we're going to be talking to her about her Phenovibe stuff, events that she does, which is really magical, mystical stuff. So first and foremost, I want to thank a special sponsor who helped sponsor this episode, and it's my friend Adam Simon. We go way back. I think we've been friends since like 2009. I met him when I was waitressing, and he's like, this is like my second family over here. That's Adam with his mom and sister. We went to Vegas, kind of a little family reunion thing. But he's been supporting me and the Angel Mission, and I met him when he had just been diagnosed with Lou Gehrig's disease, and so I helped him with his groceries and cleaning once a week for almost 2 years before we parted. We went different states because he had to move in with his mom for his condition, and then I moved to LA and started this. So just wanted to thank Adam. I love you. Thank you so much for the support and encouragement you've given me to keep this thing going. And next, I want to thank a fan. So I went to a Starbucks recently with a business partner. We were having a meeting, and this girl randomly comes over to me, and she's like, "Hey, what's up? I love your mission. I love your sign. Can I take a picture?" And I was like, "Yeah, you want to be in it?" So I had her hold my poster, and I, showed the back of mine. And she's actually a really big fitness model, and I have her Instagram page there. I wanted to just give her a shout out and say, thank you, Stephanie Rowe, fitness model. Thanks for supporting my mission and posting it on your Instagram for others to see. It's basically, she's helping me share the messages, which is the whole point of this fiasco, right? So another update is I created my own meditation CD, which is an epic workshop. It's beautifully designed. Thank you so much to Shannon Lee Wolf, who designed these amazing photos of me with her Photoshop magic. I don't know how she did it. And so basically, this is a healing workshop that I created, and it's a sound bath. It's all put together on the CD. If you would like to order one, just message me, and I will get that out to you. I'm starting it off at $20, which is amazing because this other angel girl who she has a workshop for sale. She sells hers for $100. So $20 for an epic healing meditation to clear you out and start you fresh. You can lose up to 10 years of emotional baggage. So check this CD out. And next thing is I want to kind of go through some photos of my community activism that I've been doing, right? I do a lot of stuff. You kind of have to go look at my Instagram, The Street Angel, or my Facebook page and really see all my photos because I'm very active in the community, but I'm just going to give you a few highlights right now. So I'm a volunteer with Reading to Kids, and basically we, as volunteers, we meet once a month and we get assigned to a group of kids, and we go to a classroom and we read to them, and we do arts and crafts with them. So it's to help them learn to read, and we just give them some positive influence. And it's really fun. I really highly recommend if you want to volunteer with Reading to Kids and go to these inner city LA schools, it's readingtokids.org. So get involved and help kids. Next thing, I did a healing workshop at a shelter for teenage girls. I basically led them through the healing meditation and gave them a sound bath, and they absolutely loved it. And they were so supportive, and I was just glad to support them in their healing journey because, you know, being a teen and being homeless has got to be a very difficult challenge when you're just trying to learn who you are and you don't have that family support system. So, you know, do something kind, you know, maybe take some donations to a teen shelter. You can do that and get involved. Also, I delivered a homeless proposition to the police chief, or one of them. There's probably several, but Los Angeles police chief I got to meet with and give him the everything. I guess they can't find the picture. It's okay. And, oh, there it is. Yeah, so the police did a torch run for charity, and the guy, the tall one is the police chief, and the other guy, he helps with, I don't remember what he does, but it's something heavily involved in the community where he's actually trying to help people stay out of jail. So that's really cool. And you know, thanks for having me at your meeting. It was a really like exclusive little meeting, and I delivered my proposition to them to help the homeless. It's just ideas. All I can do is plant the seeds, right? It's really up to them, the people in charge, to take the initiative to fix some of the issues we have in our city. So now some charity event photos. I told you I do charity support, right? So I go to a lot of charity events. I buy my own tickets to support their cause. And so this one was the Orthopedic Institute for Children. They help low-income or poor families who can't afford treatment for their children who have serious issues to get free treatment. So they're out helping kids, and this was a huge gala that they had to raise more funds because nonprofits have to have fundraisers. It's like part of the legal process. You have to have these galas and raise funds. So contribute to charities and buy tickets to events and support what they do because we're all connected and this is all about giving back. So I also did a toy drive at Christmas. Did I send that one? Oh, that's a military toy drive. Or not a toy drive, donation drive for basically overseas military. We give them care packages. So this was a big event at Avalon Hollywood, and we collected a bunch of donations, and some of the military were there, and I took some pictures with them. So support your military. You know, freedom is not free. They're out there fighting the good fight so that we can have this freedom that we have in LA and America. So we got to, you know, keep an eye on the terrorists over there, unfortunately. And I did a red carpet event. Let's see, that was the same event, the military one, but that was just more of the professional red carpet that they had. You know, they get people into these events to give, you know, donations, so it's, you know, about giving back. I got to go to a really ritzy event, a polo match, you know, where all the high-end people seem to go. So this was actually a benefit for the Big Brothers Big Sisters Foundation. And so I went and talked to them, support what they do. So again, you know, I just love to support charities and get their name out there so that people get involved in their communities. And I wanted to show some pictures of some of my newest posters. These ones I showed you were kind of an older one, but this is my newest one, Stop Bullying and Be Kind. So I ran into this little girl at an event, and we realized we were dressed the same. We both were rainbow from head to toe. This was for the solar eclipse, and I was like, I'm going to just dress all universal out for this solar eclipse event because it's so big and everyone was talking about it. So I realized we were both rainbowed out. It was so cute, and I was like, oh, okay. So I got a picture with her. Anyway, and I have a gigantic poster. It says, "You are loved unconditionally by God. All is forgiven." I don't take that one out very much because of the sheer size of it, pretty much knocked people over, but I went to a funeral event for Steve Jennings, who's a motivational speaker, and I felt like I was called to bring that poster to that event and share that, you know, people in the world really need to know that we're loved unconditionally by the divine, and to just be who you are, and it's okay to be who you are and accept who you are. And so back of the wings, I've been kind of doing even more stealth appearances. So I went to this baseball game, and I had no feathers on, as you can see, but I have this leather shoulder thing that has wings on it. There was only one of them online I found on Etsy. And so I put my poster on that. And, you know, before I went to the Dodgers game, they let me in with my wings and posters. But this year, they are not allowing that kind of stuff in. So I don't know if it's like everybody's on edge with all the things going on in the world, but they're like not letting my signs in. But anyway, I was able to at least do it a little bit. And, I wanted to tell you, I got to meet Keanu Reeves, and I have an amazing story about that. So I had been getting some haters on my my website and my Instagram. Some people just shooting me some really cruel comments and calling me names, and like, it's just bizarre, right? So I had posted on my Facebook a picture of Keanu Reeves saying that I was blocking negative vibes, like he blocks bullets, right? So that's the exact picture that I posted. And then a few days later, the universe got me into meeting Keanu Reeves right after I posted. So I was sitting in a hotel lobby having a business meeting about my angel project, about marketing. And my friend looks over and he's like, oh my God, Keanu Reeves is sitting like 10 feet away from us, right? Alone. And I was like, I can't pass up this opportunity. The universe has to have aligned this for a reason. Like, I literally just posted Keanu Reeves on my page a few days ago. So I went and I talked to him. I was shaking like a leaf. I was really scared. It's actually kind of scary to approach A-list actors. I don't know. Like, I try to have a lot of courage, but I was scared. Anyway, he was really nice, very humble, very cool. He said my project was cool, and he stuck his hand out, shook my hand, gave me a smile. So yeah, I got to meet Keanu Reeves. Pretty cool. Very exciting stuff. So thank you, Keanu, for supporting the mission and taking a picture with me. He probably gets harassed for photos all the time, but I don't know, he was alone, so. Anyways, last picture I wanted to share before we move on to our guest is I got to get on the Maxim Hot 100 red carpet, which is a pretty exclusive red carpet event and pretty high end, and they're very careful who they let on the carpet. But somehow I got through the security and like checkpoints, and they're like, all right, go ahead. So I was able to get on there in front of a whole ton of photographers, and that was really cool. So thank you to the Maxim people for allowing me on your red carpet when I'm kind of new kid on the block in that regard. In that scene, it was a very huge event. And also, it was near Avalon, Hollywood, but not in it. I don't remember. Okay, so I think that was all I wanted to cover in terms of basically going over recaps of the last year. I have some more stuff, but I'll go over at a different show. We're going to take a commercial break, and then I'm going to introduce you to my guest, Ariane Labyrinth, and we'll be right back. Thank you. Hello and welcome to the Street Angel Show here in the heart of Hollywood at TV. And so what we got going on today is I got a guest, Ariane Labyrinth.
Yes.
Is that correct?
Ariane Labyrinth.
Ariane. And I'm the Street Angel. I promote kindness all over the country, in case you missed the intro. So today's guest, Ariane, I brought her on because she has really epic events, and I've been to several of them. She arranges these things, and they're just so visually beautiful, epic. She's so talented at putting these things together, and she intrigued me so much with these events that it's like I wanted to have her as my first guest to launch off my third season of my talk show. So I just wanted, share support for what she does and give her a voice to talk about her events. So, Ariane.
Hi. Thank you very much.
Welcome.
Deeply appreciate your having me on your... Oh.
Yeah, I got to talk close.
I'm not a very loud speaker anyway, so...
Yeah.
But I really appreciate you having me as your first guest. I'm honored.
Oh, of course. Yeah. I mean, thanks for coming and bringing your beautiful decorations you have here. So you founded Phenovibe.
Yes.
And you want to tell us how you founded that? Or?
Initially it was just my meditation group, which is kind of the core of everything, really. and the most important part of what we do. It's a unique form of meditation. It's like an esoteric transmission of experience.
Is that the ones you have at the Love Dome?
Yes.
Okay, I have been to some of her meditations
Oh, you
before,
have?
where we share the eye contact.
Usually do an open eye gazing.
Okay, okay, yeah. So you started it with that, and then suddenly you're like, I'm gonna have events and blow everybody's minds.
Well, it was yes. It was always the intention to kind of branch it out, because to me the thing that makes it doable in life is to integrate it into your dharma, into your life's purpose. And for me, I'm a dancer and a performer, and so it's kind of it's all a part of like me creating that as my metaphysical practice. And I wanted to do that with other people as well that I was working with. So whatever their dharmic practice was, I wanted to incorporate it into kind of a full night experience.
Amazing. We have a few pictures of Ariane in actions where she's like throwing fire around and spinning. What are they called when you're dangling from the ceiling?
Usually aerial silks is what I do.
Yeah, there's her spinning fire. So she's a fire dancer and spinning silks. I just, it's so, you got a lot of strength to do that kind of stuff.
Yeah, well, I mean, I used to be a professional ballet dancer, so I have a long tradition of dance training. So that's always good for your core and your body.
Yeah.
But the silks was new. That was recent, just started doing that a few years ago. And I really loved it. It was like this whole new way to dance and express myself. Your whole center of gravity is different. Really loved it. The feeling of being in the air.
And she performs in these events that like in big groups, and we have several pictures that we were going to show, and also maybe a quick video clip. Maybe not the whole 3 minutes of it, but maybe just should we do the video clip? It's in the no? Okay. Well, let's do pictures for now, and then we'll get to the video. Okay. So, that's you want to explain what how do you say it?
Metamorpholis. That's my
Metamorpholis.
performance troupe. And, it's the same concept. It's the way that we work and everything that we do and the subject matter that we express through our art is all metaphysically oriented. We meditate and do energy flow exercises before we do class and our rehearsals. And, the way that we talk about movement and approach movement comes from like an inner understanding of energy.
Amazing. Yeah, I love the flow of the dance. We have some more pictures. I really want to get people an idea of what I'm talking about, and so that they can see like these kinds of dance things that they do. So here we go. What was this one?
That was the last one that we did, actually. It's called Blood Magic, and the concept was based on the mythology of that I've known my whole life, because my name is like a version of Ariadne. Mm-hmm. And Ariadne was the daughter of Minos in like ancient Cretan mythology. They really had like a strong, powerful like goddess tradition in Crete. And there was no other gods, really. It was just that, and she's referred to as the snake goddess. And she's the mistress of the labyrinth, so we kind of put like a big labyrinth on the floor that you could walk up. It was like under the dance floor, and this dance piece was kind of just like a nod to that energy of the divine feminine, goddess.
That's really what I've been trying to bring back into society as well, in my own weird angel way, is like bring back more of the goddess archetype energy. And that's another reason I admired you, is because I recognized what you were doing, and I wanted to have you to talk about that. So the purpose of the show, one of it being, is to open people's minds, and I think your events really help to open people's minds, because they expose people to new things and activities and all these like cool dance things that you do.
That's absolutely the purpose.
So,
we want to kind of open people up and take them out of their comfort zone in many ways, and introduce them to new subject matter. Because to me, it's like when you say meditation, people think of like, oh, you just sit there and sit still. It's super boring. But that's not how I experience it at all. It's like, I don't even like calling it meditation, which is why I renamed it Cosmic Alchemy Experience.
Cool.
Because I'm seeing light and colors and shifting reality and past lives and all kinds of different things when I'm in this experience, and that's what we share with people when they meditate with me. And I feel like this is meditation in all these different forms, you know, in connecting with other people through the dance, through all the art that we do, through, you know, people's dharmas and the way that they share that energy. It's like coming into intimate connection with the divine or the cosmic energy, you know, through all these different forms.
We got the video clip ready, so maybe we could
cool.
share a little bit. 30 seconds, or I don't know. I'm just guessing.
Magic is our awareness of the timelessness of time. That is. It's the ability to move awareness and to do literally anything with it. How aware are you? How aware would you like to be? Would you like to wake in this dream? Would you like to change into other things? To possess power?
And they get guys dancing too.
We have many men,
To be everything and be nothing?
One of the things I loved about that snake goddess piece is that the men are in it as well, but we're all dressed the same and we're all channeling that feminine energy. And I wanted it at first to be like a female-oriented piece, but then I realized no, it's it's about that part of all of us, and I wanted the men to be holding space for that energy as well.
Yeah, I mean, we create together the masculine and feminine. It's
We're
like-
both, we're all of us both. And we do, like, this is the sound bath cuddle orgy, and we have like this beautiful sound bath going, and we just like
I
are,
participated in one of them once.
Oh, yeah?
I was doing hands-on healing. with
Beautiful.
people. Yeah.
I love how people, they become a part of it with, just we want people to feel welcome to express themselves, to share their gifts in whatever way is natural for them and feels right in the moment.
Yeah, they have live artists.
Always have lots of art.
There's stuff to eat and drink.
Oh, we only have raw food and elixirs.
Describe the elixirs a little.
Well, I mean, natural herbs are amazing. They get you super high in amazing ways that are beneficial for you.
It's like healthy stuff.
Exactly.
Right.
I'm not a believer in, like alcohol, which is numbing and deadening. I prefer things that are going to open you up, different aspects of your awareness. Things that energize you or make you feel sensual or, open your awareness.
I love the fire stuff. Is it kind of scary dancing with
If your
fire?
awareness is strong,
I love the fire. It's so purifying and hypnotic and sensual and has this beautiful dramatic impact.
without ever leaving you.
So as you can see, we like to use it a lot.
I just love how everybody just flows so well together. And it's really just magical to watch and be a part.
Yeah, it's hard to explain the way it feels in person. Like even when you watch, the footage of it, it's like when you're there, there's an energy and there really is a synergy between all of the performers, and I feel that it's because of the way that we, connect through meditation and through energy exercises, as a group. And when we choreograph and we're in the subject matter, we're really living it, we're really experiencing it and trying to convey that to people by being authentic.
Awesome. Yeah, I've been to, you had one out in a campsite.
Yes,
That I went to, and I
we've
stayed in
done-
a cabin.
Yeah, we've done a
If you're
handful
awake in
of
your dream,
festivals.
and you know it's a dream, you can do
And
it.
overnight festivals, which is, I guess, kind of the original concept, because I love having it in nature and doing it in nature and having 3 days of this to just play with.
I hope our audience is just having their mind blown right now. That's the point, right? I'm glad we have this video clip, and whoever put that video together did a really amazing job. with
Yes,
the
that was John
footage.
Nash. John Nash edited that video. I believe he also shot the footage.
Yeah, he
He's
did it all.
very gifted. He works with us on. We wanted to make it an artistic experience and not just like a a promo video.
Right.
So
But he knew how to capture it the right way too.
he's
'cause-
very good with
yeah.
like getting shots that are interesting and artistic. So
Well, we are in LA, a capital of creative individuals.
That's
It's like,
true.
you know, we can really bring some powerful stuff together and
Mhm.
like create these kinds of things. So you have an event coming up. You want to talk about that one?
yes, it's Cosmic Cabaret. The cabarets are all night kind of crazy events. We do a few different things, and this is one of my favorites because, you know, like I said, to me, it's all about creating this immersive theater experience. You know, it's people come into a whole world that we've created with types of experiences that they can have that are going on all night long.
Right.
And we do 3 different major performance blocks, but we also throw in like interesting little things in different parts of the space that take people by surprise. A lot of our dance pieces are improvisational because I really wanted it to feel connected to the moment and just there and very tapped in. And they're interactive, meaning, you know, we draw people into what we're doing and dance with them and create a synergy and an energy. And some of our pieces are designed to do different things. Like we have a tantra one that's very sensual, and it's designed to get people to like move and flow and feel that aspect of their own energy.
And this is like a corner of the event, right? Like a special area?
We do also have a special area, but this is like one of the improv dance pieces that we do on the main stage.
Oh, okay.
A lot of them will turn into like a wild dance party because, you know, we will perform and then, you know,
Everyone's energy set off.
yes,
and
we want,
everyone's
you know, we'll
dancing.
bring it to the people and we'll interact with them, and we want them to experience that same energy flow. We don't want it to be just something they observe from a distance only. You
I
know,
will
we
be
have
going to the next one event.
yes, it's called Rites of Passage.
Mhm. And I wrote down you have 3 different ticket types here, and they include
4, yeah.
Oh, 4. Oh, yeah,
Yeah.
I see that. So you have the mystical initiation package,
Mhm.
and so it includes oracle and crystals
Yes.
and an elixir.
Absolutely. I designed these packages so that people would kind of immediately be drawn into all the different things that are happening. So instead of just, you can get a general admission, of course, and wander around and do whatever you want. But, you know, some people get very like lost in that and aren't aware of all the things that are happening.
That are going on.
And we wanted to create a way for people to go deeper if they wanted to. All of the packages come with also, you know, they can come and do a free meditation, one of the meditation classes, which is a wild experience in and of itself. As I said, it's people experience, you know, mystical phenomena. And that's, to me, is what it's all about, you know,
Right.
for me personally. And so everything I do is designed to help people shift their minds into that headspace.
Amazing.
So with the mystical package, it's literally what the oracle is one of the teachers that I trained to do this type of meditation. So you'll have an experience with him, and his specialty is crystals. It's Mike Bell with Mostly Minerals. They have an amazing crystal company.
I love Mike.
Yes.
I had him on my last season.
Oh, awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's such a special being. I love him so much.
Yeah.
And he's our oracle. And
I didn't know he was the oracle. How
yes,
cool.
I've been
I'm
working
glad he'll
with
be
him for
there.
like 4 or 5 years now.
I haven't seen him in a while. Shout out to Mike Bell. And
Yes,
rocks.
Mike Bell, Mostly Minerals.
Yes.
They're so magical. He really takes the time to find like the most amazing crystals. And so what we're going to be doing this time is he's going to have 3 crystals for people and do a crystal grid and empowerment on them, as well as the gazing meditation, so they can have an experience of perceiving energy. And then they get to keep the crystals, hand chosen by Mike
Nice.
Bell.
I've
And
done one of those with him, and we got to keep the crystal.
yes.
So you have a Tantra package.
Yes, the Tantra Package. Yeah, so the other one also comes with, I think, like, you know, an elixir that helps you open your consciousnly as well. And you get to be part of the ceremony.
Oh, nice.
So what that is, and I totally want to talk about the ceremony, with like a big ceremony where we bring people into this experience, very elaborate experience where we all kind of lavish our attention on one person at a time. and we pick about 20 people. So this time we're reserving 10 for people who get this particular package, experience it and be a part of it.
Wow.
Yeah.
Cool. So what about the Tantra package?
So the Tantra package, that we have a separate little tantric initiation for them. There's going to be a little puja. We have some amazing tantric goddesses coming to help us out, and oh my gosh, I'm blanking on her
What's
right
a
now.
puja, so that people know what you're talking about?
It's a ceremony. It's just it's different. Everyone creates them differently. So
Okay.
I don't know exactly what she's going to be doing. Ceremony that helps people come into a place of embodying divine and masculine and in connection with each other.
Perfect.
In a beautiful way. And then we do a little initiation ceremony where kind of a version of the midnight ceremony, but much sexier and more sensual, where we'll probably like disrobe people and bathe them with rose water and do like a little like oil massage with like 5 people doing it, for one person, and then some like other little surprises. I don't want
that's
to
really like connection.
give it all away.
And, but it's also like almost like cuddle therapy in a way.
Absolutely.
Everyone's kind of like caressing and like hugging and
Mhm.
like I did the hands-on healing in that one cube section, and that was really nice because I felt like I was like, I don't know, I was just called to go do it. So I was sharing Reiki energy. I mean, I do healing work, people. You should know that by now. So it's like I was called to be like, hey, I want to be in on this action over here and, put hands on people and just give them healing energy, right? So while we're on the topic, you have a healing package, right?
Yes.
So energy healing session and a bath, rejuvenating juice, empowered heart chakra. Nice.
Yeah, we're going to empower all the crystals with meditative energy. And Cosmic Gong Journey is interesting by Fabian. He has his own, you can look him up on Facebook, he has his own group. And we always have him do like the sound bath aspect of what we're doing. He has
Fabian, how do you find him on Facebook?
I believe, like I said, I think it's Cosmic Gong Journey.
Okay, that's how you find it.
Yeah, and that was his name before we met, so it
Cool.
fit in rather well, and he's amazing. He's his own epic sorcerer.
Nice.
Yeah, and then also Evan Perman, he comes and does like all the didgeridoo and stuff like that.
Yeah, I don't even know which package I want at this point. There's so
I know,
many.
and then also there's
The
an
hedonistic-
energy healing with it with
Yes.
Ali, and he's an amazing healer. He's a trained acupuncturist, but he also does cranial sacral and all of that. And he's also another person that I've worked with for a long time personally, so I know he's super magical.
Nice. I got to meet all these people.
You will.
I mean, I probably have met some of them, but like in passing, because I go to these events and I wear my wings, and the hedonistic package. I was also like, I mean, this is like you get a little bit of everything almost.
Yeah,
or
well,
at least all the shots of
yeah,
elixirs.
it's all about indulgence. So you get a little bit of all the food that we're going to have and all the elixirs, and you get a massage from amazing masseuse, and his brand is In Touch. You can look him up on Facebook as well. Arseni. And
a massage from a dude. I'm in.
he's amazing. It's like he has like 10 hands and they're electrical and vibrating.
Cool.
And also someone I've worked with who's gone through my metaphysical training programs and I know is super magical. So
Well, it sounds very exciting. What are you going to be doing for this event?
I'm going to be doing, a bunch of dance pieces as usual. Some of the tantra, obviously I'll be doing the ceremony and some of the tantra ceremony. And, we're going to be performing like a million times, so I'll be pretty busy with that.
Throughout the night?
Yeah.
What's your latest performance?
The one that we're doing this time is all about having an astral travel experience. And the party's going to be kind of like a black light glow theme, sort of like taking place in the astral realms.
Beautiful.
I kind of want us all to like transcend to the next world together in some ways. And so, we're setting the stage is going to be like this little ceremony where we go into like an altered state, and then astral travel, and that's where the dance takes place.
And this goes how late into the evening?
So we're actually going to have an amazing dance piece really early on, like one of my favorite ones that we do, that has been the main piece before. And we've also done it in the late night piece. But it's going to be our opening one because it's haunting and beautiful, and it has a lot of beautiful acro dance in it. And that one's going to be like, I would say maybe 11. Around 11 is when that'll start. And then the main one will be around like 11:45 and go till about midnight, where we'll start the midnight ceremony, and then we'll do that, and everything will, and then we'll begin, like, let the DJ play around 12:30. And
cool. Now, you had mentioned this might be your last event.
It's likely our last event of this nature, just because it's such a large undertaking.
Right.
And we never have help with it. It's
Right.
it's just way too much to do, to also perform, also produce, choreograph, build, break down.
Yeah.
It's like a long night.
I mean,
And also like several months of work. So.
I mean, I put in a lot of work and effort just to produce this talk show, and you do it in a whole several hours long with a zillion people. It's like, I can't imagine how much hours you put into this.
It's a lot of work.
Yeah. Do you get worn out?
I do. I think I don't mind it. I don't mind the work. But for me, I think it's more about like, I want to be able to focus on the performance stuff that we're doing, because I'd really love to like take the level up even further with that.
Okay.
And just do the best work of my life creatively. And I don't feel like I'm going to be able to do that if I'm also doing all this production and stuff like that. I think
Right.
I'm
Yeah,
spread a
go
little
ahead.
thin.
Do you have more of the pictures? Did we show them all yet? Or okay, let's look. Get some pictures up. So this one's really cool. That's Ariane in the front.
Mhm.
You're very flexible,
It comes with the nature of the beast.
and all the dancers are really beautiful. That's one of your dance partners.
That is my main dance partner. That's
But
me.
you also dated, right? Or something.
We did do that. Yes, we have an amazing connection and relationship. It's very transcendent and has taken many forms.
Very cool.
And he helps me produce the events, especially day of, with the build, and a lot of his that he bought just so that we could, do these events. So he's an amazing human
He's a
being.
big, counterpart in a way, like with these events, and they crawl on top of each other with fire,
Yes, yeah, it's wonderful to have someone that you can trust and you can just do all these crazy things with.
And he looks very strong.
He's very strong, yes.
What was this one?
This is I love this piece, and we'll probably do it. Actually, this Saturday, I think we're going to do, we've been doing these experimental kind of street art. We did a street art version of the ceremony last Saturday, and this Saturday we're going to be doing that piece at the Venice Drum Circle. And that is an elemental piece where we embody the energy of the elements and do like contact improv as that element to get people to kind of be in that energy with us.
Nice. And I love that. The backdrop represents the goddess, right?
Yes, that is the triple moon goddess. That's my favorite backdrop. That's the one we'll be using for this event as well. We have an Egyptian kind of setup as well, where we have like obelisks and a big sun. But that's my favorite.
Is that Miwash again?
That's Miwash,
And
yes, and me.
It's so romantic, these photos, like when you're in the middle of dancing and, it's so flowy.
This is another favorite piece. This one is also elementally based. It's, the 4 elements, and we embody each one. And it's all about channeling that divine feminine energy, or just fully expressing your wild nature.
You said you had one more? Oh, that one.
Yes.
Is that you upside down?
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
That's the sun backdrop with the obelisks.
Beautiful. How often do you practice?
As often as possible. I mean, not enough for my liking, which is another reason why we're going to kind of shift directions so that we can kind of focus more on, upping the quality of the work that we do as a performance troupe.
It's already pretty top quality.
Thank you.
But I'm sure you need
that.
to rest sometimes, right? Do you get some time for you?
You know, I'm working more on doing that and
resting.
rejuvenating, taking meditation time, going into nature and stuff like that.
You gotta do that. Be like powered up for this massive event.
Absolutely. But I love working, you know, as a dancer, it's like you want to dance every day. You want to be training. You want to kind of approach like a samurai with that level of dedication to your craft and honing your craft.
How would you describe to the audience what is?
Well, quite literally, it means truth, but it can be referred to as the Dharma, the truth, which is that, you know, you could also say the Tao is another way to talk about it, is that it's that, you know, that flow of everything, and your Dharma is your personal truth and your personal way and flow.
And everyone's is different
Yeah,
because we're all
absolutely.
unique beings, right? That's something I'm always touting on, you know, whatever platform I have is like, we're all multifaceted beings and everybody's so busy judging and bullying and criticizing. It's like, why don't you just realize everybody's different? There is no normal. There's going to be a little bit of weird. Like if you put any under a microscope and looked at all facets of their life, you're probably going to find something weird, right? Like,
Oh, absolutely.
weird. But no, it's beautiful and perfect, and that's just the way it is, right?
We love to have help people embrace that. You know,
Exactly.
I feel like our
And
events
express
are
it.
exactly a place to be expressive and to embrace all your weird and wildness.
Yeah. You know, with these events, the Phenovibe events, you can wear whatever crazy outfit.
Absolutely, or nothing at all.
What time does that happen?
Anytime is a good time.
Well, so apparently people can get naked if you want. Birthday suit. But, you know, I just think a lot of people wear just normal clothes. And
Yeah,
just be comfortable.
it's highly diverse. You know, people wear very elaborate outfits. People wear very relaxed, casual outfits. We get people from all different walks of life, which is what I really love about it. And yes, I mean, we do a lot of our dance pieces topless, you know, not in like a way like, oh my gosh, we're topless. Like, this is natural. This is what is. This is our true form. And, you know, we want to hold space for people to be that, whatever that is, and to feel safe, you know, to express themselves.
Events now are showing more boobies. Like I've noticed that even some of like Unici Casa, they have these events and it's like a lot of their models are just straight up topless and their outfit is just a little glitter, you know. It's like, okay, so that's the new clothing in Hollywood is a little glitter.
They're covering up the best part.
Or some sheer stuff going on. So it's not even really like it's covered up, but you can still see nipple, but it's just like sparkly nipple or something. I don't know. That's one of the beautiful things about LA is like there's a little bit of craziness, but it's like beautifully done, you know, and each place has their own you know. And so we got like 2 minutes. Tell your websites and how people can look you up.
Yes. Well, we have phenovibe.com. Of course, you can always find us there. Metamorphosis.com is our performance troupe. And on Facebook, we have Phenovibe group and Phenovibe page.
We have some screenshots of these, right, or something like that.
Yeah,
yeah. So people can like look and join your dance group. Do you think you're going to keep that going? The dance group?
I think definitely. I mean, that's what I want to focus on is the dance group, and we'll obviously have opportunities for people to train with us and join us in what we're doing. I'm always looking for people that really want to embody this and really want to work and create something special.
And I appreciate that they let me wander around in my angel outfit.
Of course.
And bring my posters.
I love it. I love what you do. I'm fully supportive of your message of kindness.
Thanks.
Absolutely. In
I've
this
never been thrown
world.
out.
Never.
Some places have thrown me out. They're like, what is this wings? And what are these posters? You get out. You're not allowed. You go put that in your car. And I'm like, no, but like I'm embraced. Like my own little angel weirdness is like totally okay in this
Absolutely.
place,
Wear your
you
glow
know?
wings.
You know, maybe that'll be a future project. Glow ones, right? But I'll try to wear something fancy and feathery or like
nice.
out there. Can you tell us the date of your upcoming event?
It's on Friday, the 29th of this month, September.
29th, 2017. At what time?
It begins at 9 and goes till 5 a.m.-ish.
9 p.m.-ish. So get a ticket on her phenovibe.com. Is that correct?
Yeah, and you can find a description.
There's
and
the website. There's the tickets.
A thorough description. Oh, wow.
Yeah,
there you go.
there's a tiers you can buy, so you can be general admission, or you can get these.
Yeah,
little
the sooner
packages.
you buy them, the better. It helps us to know what we have to work with. So if you get them
Right.
earlier, it's cheaper. So
How
you
many
know.
elixirs and food you need, and it's like a wedding, you know. You need to know a head count. So
It helps a lot. It
get your
helps a lot.
ticket, support Phenovibe.
It all gets
support
spent back on
Ariane.
the event. So
I mean,
the more we can make it fabulous for them. So
fabulous. That's the way I would describe it for sure. So thank you so much for coming and being a guest. You can check me out, thestreetangel.com, or the hashtags thestreetangel or @thestreetangel. As long as you just remember the Street Angel, you can find me somewhere on the internet. But yes, thank you for being a beautiful, wonderful guest. You're so well spoken.
thank you. Thank you so much for having me.
I'm excited to go to your event. And,
Me too.
I hope you have.
Thank
So,
you.
Bye. Thanks for watching, everybody.
You've been called to love and called to share by